Hey everyone, welcome back. We're diving deep today, going way back in time with Psalm 36.
From the New Living Translation.
Right, yeah. This one's attributed to David, which is interesting, but it was actually, get this, written for the choir director.
Kind of a song lyric, really, a really old one.
Yeah, exactly. And it's been interpreted in so many ways over the centuries. But what we're going to try to unpack today is this core contrast it lays out, between wickedness on one hand and God's character on the other.
And one of the things that really jumps out at you right away is this idea of wickedness as something really internal. Like it's not just external forces acting on you, it starts within.
Oh, for sure.
Right, in verse 1, it talks about sin whispering to the wicked deep within their hearts.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I see that.
And there's even an older reading that says, in his heart. So, emphasizing that personal origin.
Huh. That's fascinating. So it's like that inner voice, the one we all have, but it's gone kind of dark, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And then it goes on to say, they have no fear of God at all.
Right. It's like that lack of reverence is kind of a foundation for everything else.
Yeah, I think that's spot on, because then without that reverence, it leads to what verse 2 calls blind conceit. It's like they're so wrapped up in their own wrongdoing that they can't even see it for what it is.
It's like no self-awareness at all.
Right.
Yeah, no internal alarm bells going off.
None. And you can see how that then plays out in their actions and their speech, right?
Yeah.
Verse 3 says, everything they say is crooked and deceitful. They refuse to act wisely or do good.
It's like they're just, intentionally going against what's right.
Absolutely. And then in verse 4, it shows them, hatching sinful plots while they're lying awake at night.
Wow. Okay, so this isn't just like impulsive bad decisions.
Yeah, this is premeditated.
This is like planning to do evil. And the end of that section, man, it really drives the point home. They make no attempt to turn from evil. It's like a pattern of behavior. But then things shift dramatically after this, don't they? It goes in a completely different direction.
Yeah, it does. Starting in verse 5, we see this huge contrast with a description of God's character.
Yeah.
Where the earlier verses were all about the darkness of the wicked, these verses are about God's expansive and life-affirming qualities.
Yeah, and the imagery it's so powerful. Your unfailing love, O Lord, is as vast as the heavens. Your faithfulness reaches beyond the clouds. It's like talking about qualities that are just immeasurable.
Exactly, yeah. And then it gets even more vivid. Your righteousness is like the mighty mountains, your justice like the ocean depths.
Oh, wow.
So, these metaphors are conveying the strength and depth of God's character.
It's like something so solid, so dependable. And it's not just about these like big abstract ideas either. Verse 6 says, you care for people and animals alike, O Lord.
Right. Yeah.
It's such an inclusive image of divine care.
Absolutely. And then verse 7 talks about the precious nature of God's unfailing love.
Okay.
It offers refuge, like the shadow of your wings. That's such it's a comforting image, very protective.
Yeah, definitely. It's like being sheltered from harm,
Right. And then we have the imagery of provision. Verse 8 says, you feed them from the abundance of your own house, letting them drink from your river of delights.
Whoa.
Suggesting, constant spiritual nourishment and joy.
It's like this endless supply. And it all leads up to that powerful statement in verse 9. For you are the fountain of life, the light by which we see.
Right.
It's like God is the ultimate source of all existence and understanding.
Yeah. It's a direct counterpoint to the darkness that's associated with wickedness.
Yeah, absolutely. So after establishing this really stark contrast, the psalm shifts again, right? It moves into a prayer and kind of a declaration of what will happen.
It does, yeah. Verse 10 starts with a direct plea. Pour out your unfailing love on those who love you. Give justice to those with honest hearts.
Okay.
It's asking for God's favor and fairness for the righteous.
Yeah. And then it gets more personal. Don't let the proud trample me or the wicked push me around.
It shows its reliance on God's justice.
Yeah. And then finally, there's this really confident statement in verse 12. Look, those who do evil have fallen. They are thrown down, never to rise again.
It's a powerful statement about the ultimate fate of the wicked.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've seen this incredible dichotomy in Psalm 36, right?
We have.
The inward focus and the scheming of the wicked, rooted in a lack of reverence and an unwillingness to change. And on the other side, this boundless, life-giving nature of God, characterized by unwavering love, faithfulness, righteousness, and justice, which ultimately leads to the downfall of evil.
Quite a powerful message.
It really is. And it makes you think, These themes are thousands of years old, but they still resonate today. This struggle between right and wrong, this deep desire for justice and love. So as you go about your week, think about that. How do these ideas from so long ago still speak to us today? What do they say about what it means to be human and our search for meaning in this crazy world?
That's a great question to ponder.
It really is. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
Until next time.